As a wise man once said, it's my way or the highway. And that led up to one of the most beautiful moments in WrestleMania history. And that is why we are here tonight to celebrate another year of the Ace in the Hall podcast, as well as another MegaCard. With me, as always, the original championship makes a comeback. Mr. Grand Slam, Elijah Jacob Red, is with us tonight, as well as Crispy, the Sandwich, whatever you want to call him. You know, Austin, Brian Paul.
That's what can I say?
So, we're going to go around and
don't
it's
mind
been a
me
year.
while I whip this out.
It's been a minute since we've actually had time to sit and talk for a second. So I just want to take a second and just flash back to a year ago, going into WrestleMania, where we had our very first super card created by the then champion.
By the then GOAT.
The forever champion.
Have forgotten who it
the
was.
forever reign.
Hey, you want to know why it's still the forever reign? Because people are still talking about it, are they not? You are still talking about it, are you not? It is a thing of legend. Legend, wait for it, dairy is what that run was, which is why it is the forever run, because it will forever be talked about.
You know what else is crazy? Eli still has the ace in the bank. He's had the ace in the bank through all of this, and he still has it.
That's the real forever reign.
He's going to cash in on the next Ace in the Bank show. So,
I wasn't sure if he was going to say anything or not.
Well, he was over there signing out. I'm pretty sure he signed out soon. So.
Oh, Cliff's learning. Cliff's learning what I'm signing.
He's definitely got it. He's got it pulled up on his other monitor. He's like,
I only have my laptop right here. But no, it's just this is the first time I've actually seen it, and I haven't been looking at something else.
Yeah, because I'm on Chrome now. I come in clear.
Yeah, do you want to go through that?
That's crazy. That's the craziest thing about it, isn't it?
Yeah, Eli, I'll let you explain yourself.
Okay, so we've been doing this about
that joke's about.
We've been doing this about a year and a half now. And,
2 years. This is our second WrestleMania.
So I've been trying to do Chrome to record this. I think I did one episode on it towards the beginning, and that's it.
It's probably an episode where we didn't have any issues.
And so I've been trying to do it since we got the microphone and got the camera and everything else, but it kept telling me that I couldn't do it because I didn't have access to it. So I went through and fixed the access settings. Well, then it kept telling me that something was being used in something else. So I had to keep closing Steam, and I kept closing Discord, and I kept closing Microsoft Edge. And no matter what I did, it wasn't working. Today, I finally got it to work. So now, finally, I have Chrome, and I'm able to have another tab, and I can see what the hell we're doing without lagging out.
You know, he's missing the part where he, put it in the chat that, hey, it works on Chrome now.
Yeah, so keep in mind, I had thought the entire time that these two were using Chrome.
I didn't know.
So, all those episodes that have never aired, or maybe got corrupted, or didn't upload properly, I can finally and thankfully say it was not my fault. I think we know whose fault it was.
It's Cliff's. He's still on it.
I am in Chrome right now. What are you talking about?
Oh, you on Chrome today too?
Yeah.
Man.
We all finally fixed it now that I realize that's what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
We are in the car. So close on the road to WrestleMania. Literal days away.
This road has led through just about every stop it could have. It stopped in Australia for Elimination Chamber. It stopped for 2 TNA pay-per-views.
It stopped in Perth.
It did stop in Perth, yeah. It stopped for an AEW show, which is a wild statement. This road has been long, and the payoff is coming. However,
Don't pronounce
I
that like
must
that.
ask
There was
one
no reason to
championship
announce
small talk.
coming like that.
It's only weird if you make it weird, Eli. See? So,
I'm just trying to send a text, man. Come on.
see,
I leave you two
as-
unsupervised for like 20 seconds.
Are we gonna act like there was another episode a couple of whiles back where we were hitting Mambo number 5 and you were hitting a couple of Coors Lights? Because Bud Light ain't paying me nothing.
Pay him nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. Prime wouldn't pay me nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
No.
I will ask each of you a very WrestleMania related small talk. What has been both your favorite WrestleMania match of all time and your favorite WrestleMania storyline of all time? By WrestleMania storyline, I mean like the build to a match, because a match could be good, but it may not have the best build.
So, is that for both of us or just him?
Yeah, it's for both of you. Either one of you can answer.
Oh, I thought you said like it was very like poignant toward like
It's
Towards
towards
Mania.
WrestleMania. Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I was half listening. I thought you said I got 2 individual questions for you both for this week's small talk.
Oh.
So I thought
Directed
that
towards
meant,
WrestleMania.
I thought you meant like one for him, one for me. So it's just literally best build,
What do you think what is your favorite match and what's your best story from WrestleMania? Like your best storyline build up payoff.
including the match, like
Yeah.
beginning to end.
Yeah. But what's your favorite just match in general as well?
Oh, okay. I think I have an answer for both of those though. I think I already have my answer for both of those.
Okay, go ahead. Eli looks like he needs to think about it.
So this is very like biased. I know it is, but
Can I
like,
take a shot in the dark?
Yeah,
Firefly Funhouse.
no.
Damn.
One of them does include John Cena though. So story beginning to end, including match. Undertaker Shawn 1.
We talked so much about not having any issues.
Come on, man.
God damn.
Come on, man. And what's crazy is I'll probably just go ahead and leave this all in because it just shows what kind of luck we fucking had.
My Wi-Fi, completely my Wi-Fi, and nothing about the computer. That was
Are
purely
you
just the
are
Wi-Fi.
you sure?
I
Are
am
you sure?
100% sure that was my Wi-Fi because I lost it.
I'm telling you now, I'm leaving all of this in. I'm not editing any of this out.
It was the Wi-Fi, 100%. Because I watched it pop up at the top a couple of times, like, okay, it's fine. Apparently, Riverside got rid of it where it just keeps me in the call and then just restarts.
It kept you in here for a
me
little
out.
bit. It kept you in here for a little bit.
Oh,
You were thinking for a hot minute before you left.
Well,
The best part
I
was
said,
just the silence of me and Austin staring at each other after we got
you go first. I gotta think about it, and then all of a sudden, I look down. My Wi-Fi bar is gone. I look up, and I'm out. I'm like, okay, alright.
Anyway,
Worst comes to worst, I'm back to the other
a
room.
proper big show without something like that happening. So fuck it, we're doing it live.
So,
Oh, that's a
my
headphone warning.
I don't have echo cancellation on.
my answer for best story, including match, build everything, is Shawn Taker 1, WrestleMania 25. I think that is, I think that's pretty good. But match alone, pretty easy to guess. Rock Cena 1.
Fair enough. Eli, do you want to go ahead and say yours before you get taken to the void?
I don't want to go back to the abyss again. Mania match. I got a Mania match. Austin's not gonna like it too much. Stone Cold Brett, where it ended with just
The double
stoppage.
turn?
Just Stone never tapped. It went to the final. That was it. That's a really good match. It was kind of tied with Benoit, HBK, and Triple H, that world title match. Because that one was a really good match, but I like how they had Stone Cold not type out just all the way to the end. That's what it was. Mania.
And you say that, but I
build-up.
respect that pick because I know how I've watched how good that match is. I know how good that match is, and I also will reiterate. I know Bret Hart is a great wrestler. He's just such a whiny bitch. He's insufferable.
Oh, and by the way, Goldberg sucks.
Oh, yeah, fuck Goldberg.
Mania build-up.
I don't know if you're saying that.
I have one in my mind, and it kind of plays off of Austin's, the Triple H Taker Hell in a Cell build-up.
Same
The
show.
end of an era.
Where it was the end of the
Same
era,
show.
where you watch Triple H Taker walk out.
Funnily enough, also includes Michaels and Undertaker.
Yeah, that one was a really good build-up because Shawn's gone and Shawn's trying to stop Hunter from doing it, and then you get Taker calling out Triple H, and they all it was a nice mesh of everything, ending really well for all three of them. If it would have just ended there for all three
But
of
it
them, it would have
wasn't
been
the
fine.
ending.
I know.
It wasn't the ending, though. They wrestled again.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What you talking about?
They
No,
wrestled again.
I do believe that was D-Generation X versus the Brothers of Destruction. That is not Triple H versus The Undertaker. Thank you very much.
Are they both not members of those respective teams?
DX
It makes it a
came
completely
back
different
with
match,
Brothers
and
of
you can't tell
Destruction?
me any different.
When did this happen?
Hey, I wasn't allowed to strike the Saudi shows from memory, so now we have to stick with them.
Oh,
All right.
man.
So, my favorite standalone match from a WrestleMania, give me the inaugural Money in the Bank. It was such a brand new concept. It was fun, and it paved the way for something great. Now, my favorite story, give me Cena Bray all the way, the story they told from WrestleMania 30, all the way to the Firefly Funhouse.
Well, and I also did a presentation over the Firefly Funhouse match in one of my media classes, so of course that's always got a spot with me.
Yeah.
I was actually just thinking about this, watching, because that was the first time you, me, and Dad, or Chad, I guess, all were able to actually sit down and watch a pay-per-view together.
Yeah, it was.
A long, long time.
Yeah.
It's that's what I remember.
When you put it like that, yeah. So.
Okay, keep
talking. Are you still here?
Yeah, sorry,
Ladies
I just sent something in the Graham group chat, and it just kind of you'll understand when you go look at it. I never knew that was a thing that existed, and I don't want to see it ever again. No offense to Nia Jax, I just think that glad they didn't.
Hey, you don't need to say. Hey, don't need to say anymore. Stop right there.
Well, I think we fit in just about as many callbacks to as many previous shows as we could have. Austin's wearing the Better Than You shirt. Eli's got the OG
thing
belt.
broke.
I'm wearing the Bullet Club t-shirt that I lived in for a while.
I disconnected.
Yeah, Eli disconnected. There was a Chad reference. So, I think that it's time.
The only thing we might miss out on is a Sabu.
The homicidal, genocidal Chris Benoit.
That's one.
Suicide.
We got our Yaz in already.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
We even had
what?
We had a do-rag reference too. So
yeah.
Did we throw it
me
up?
while I whip this thing out.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah.
Where is my shirt? My shirt
Where's
is
the
like right
abyss?
over.
Did he throw
Spawn it
something
in, Austin.
Did he spawn something in yet? Title belt
Spawn
doesn't
my
count.
title in.
He did spawn
Oh.
his title in. From the void.
Austin's camera's
There
at
it
an
is.
angle
He
today.
spawns it right. God.
Here,
Throw
we're
it up
actually
if
gonna.
you're feeling a little gangster.
It's at this
Give
side
me a
angle
minute.
that's kind
We're
of
gonna
at
prop
an
this
up
up.
too. I'm
So,
liking it.
while he's gone, Eli,
Mm-hmm.
how would you like to introduce yourself for this big fight? It's a big fight feel. How would you introduce yourself?
To Mania or this predictions?
What's predictions?
Oh, this predictions. I get
The
it.
thing
I
we're
get my
about
own
to do.
introduction.
Yeah, you get to introduce yourself.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, at one point I was the wise man to the man with the longest reign, the forever reign, as you will. At one point, I was trying to be the wise man to the current bitch man that is the predictions champion, and one time double champion. But now, as I sit here, for one more week at least, the sports champion, let's go over the most accomplished podcaster in this podcast to the date. Being a two-time predictions champion, reign does not matter. A one-time sports champion, the current Ace in the Bank holder, a former CNC Cup holder, a trivia winner at one point. Thank you.
Oh, fucking the what cup?
Contenders Cup. CC.
You said CNC, my guy.
CC. That is not. We had a conversation today with somebody else. We don't gotta get into that.
CNC, like the tooling, like
Austin's
the
saying-
Haas tooling.
No, we wouldn't have me, honestly, if we didn't have me saying something I wasn't trying to say. Ladies and gentlemen, you missed the Grand Slam of the podcast. Elijah Red.
All right. Now, Austin, how would you like to introduce yourself?
He wants the Paul Heyman treatment that I give him.
I was mounting down on some peanuts. You gotta give me a second. And you are right. My camera is at a weird angle. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you're like up, but down and to the side.
Yeah, I don't know, but there's one thing I do know. I may not be a current champ. I may not even have been a recent champ.
True.
But there's one thing that will always stay constant. I am the champ. Your guys' reigns are based off of mine.
Technically, they're based off of Cliffs. He was the first champion.
But guess what? You guys don't reference the first reign. You reference the forever reign. You don't talk about how long your reign was compared to Eli's first reign. Well, we kind of do because it was 1 week. But those little in-between reigns, it doesn't matter. Because you guys... Hell, this is like the 5th time we've talked about the forever reign in this fucking episode alone. So, all I know is the champ is here. He always has been. He always will be.
Because he is forever.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Can I do it one more time?
Forever.
Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I? Austin! Again! You welcome.
What else you want me to say?
Oh. I haven't done that in a while. That hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we wish to welcome you to the
Oh.
greatest spectacle in all of wrestling podcasting. However, there is one man who we must talk about. The often imitated, never duplicated. The originator.
I can't get it to stay up.
The first and the best. Your current wrestling predictions champion. Undisputed. And god damn it, I'm a fighting champion no matter how many times they try to take this belt off of me. No matter how many times they try to be like me. They can never beat me.
I'm using my niece's boots to hold up my belt.
CAG is going to hold this belt longer than the Forever Reign. He's going to dwarf the Forever Reign. And then on top of that, he is going to retire this belt.
Keep on proving my point. Keep on doing that.
And he's going to have to usher in a new era. Because this belt...
Do I do it again?
It's not going nowhere. The rest of your belts ain't going to mean nothing, baby.
Do I do it again?
When compared to mine.
Is this time where I say the name?
He doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve it.
I don't want it.
Okay. Vanna?
He's not worthy.
As
I recognize how great you are, Eli. I see it in
Thank you. Thank you.
I see it in you. I see something in you I don't see in him.
A week-long Wayne?
That is something.
I don't even have a way to come back to that. It's true.
I'm gonna say Cliff can't
As
even.
determined last week by the "Oh, you didn't know" ace in the whole trivia.
Yeah, I should have won that one.
Eli will be going first all night. Austin will be going second, and I, your reigning, defending, undisputed forever
You
champion,
ain't first, you're last.
will be going last. And we will be doing WrestleMania first. We'll do, since I don't have the nights fully laid out yet.
Let's go
We'll just-
bottom up.
Yeah, we'll just do it in order that we have.
Go 9 to
It's
1.
gonna be a purely
And then
unedited
we will-
video.
Jump into
Yeah, it is.
Great. Glad to know that what I messed up saying
So-
earlier is gonna be.
the rest of the
If you want to edit it out, you edit it out.
the rest of the mystery cards which I have chosen. So, the WrestleMania card, the 2-night extravaganza we have, the matches
Hey.
are as follows.
Whoa. Can the WWE mark take this? Since I've been so christened with that.
If you want to read it, go ahead. I was going to read it out and knock it out.
That is true.
Starting from the bottom. Now we're here. We got the LWO. Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee. Newly added Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Just tag team match. Little blow off match. After that, this is the vision I had, just in a different way. You've got Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi versus Damage Control in a 6-woman tag team match. It's going to be an absolute banger. That will be Jade Cargill's kind of in-ring debut, because she was in the Rumble, but that's not a real match. Whatever. After that, you got the triple threat match for the WWE United States Championship. Logan Paul defending his title against Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. After that, you got the brotherly feud, the brotherly bloodline battle. Jimmy versus Jey Uso, yeet versus no yeet. After that, you got LA Knight, yeah, facing AJ Styles, and AJ Styles has been teasing a little something. He's got something coming, something new coming for LA Knight. So it could be Evil Ways, could be I'm Gonna Fly. Who knows? But after that 6-pack tag team ladder match, you got the Judgment Day defending their titles against DIY, which is Gargano and Ciampa, the Awesome Truth, the Miz and R-Truth, New Day, which is Kofi and Xavier Woods versus A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory versus Grayson Waller, and then you got the New Catch Republic, which is Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. You guys keep laughing, and I don't know if it's because of me or something else is going on here that I don't know.
No, I made a really bad joke to Eli. I sent it to him with Snapchat, and I almost broke him. So, we're good.
After that, you got Gunther defending his Intercontinental Championship against Sami Zayn, which that should not be the match. Following that up, you got Rhea Ripley defending her Women's World Championship against Becky Lynch. And then Io Sky defending the WWE Women's Championship against Bayley. Moving on up, you got the 3 big matches here. The Bloodline, which is The Rock and Roman Reigns, facing off against Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins, my bad. Stipulation here is, if Rhodes and Rollins win, all members of the Bloodline will be barred from ringside during the match between Cody and Roman on night 2. Spoilers. But if The Rock and Reigns win, the championship match on night 2 will be held under Bloodline rules. And then you got Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then, finally, at the end of night 2, I am assuming, you got Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Stipulation obviously will be determined by the tag team match on night 1. And then it'll be for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Card is subject to change.
Now, Eli,
Fuck
you're
you.
welcome. That's going to be a new segment. I'm going to keep sending you shit to see if I can get you to break.
You know I'm gonna break if you send me shit like that.
But I'm going to keep deleting it right after I send it, so that way there's no proof. All right.
Oh, God.
So, Eli, you are up first.
Uh-huh.
We are going 9-1. Match. The first match we're doing, the LWO versus Santos and Dirty Dom.
I just
Who is it?
full-on autism stigged right there, so... Are we putting our predictions on this thing? Because there's no space to put them on there. I don't want to mess anything up. I wasn't sure if we were putting them on there or not.
Just say your prediction and I'll go through and do it, dude.
Man.
I
think
peanuts right now.
already said... I think I already told you guys. I know I talked to somebody about it. They've shown it. I think going through this, there's a kind of a role for Dominic to kind of become face potentially and split away from Judgment Day. I don't think it's going to be happening so soon, but I think it's going to be happening soon. This may be a time where he, teams up with Santos and joins Rey. But I think the more obvious one to happen may be Carlito potentially costing Mysterio and Lee here. Because he's the only one that's not wearing LWO shirt or anything. I don't think he's too happy with Dragon Lee. So I'm going to, and this may be... Oh, where am I at? Not even on the tab. Awesome. I'm going to... And this is going to be the one that shoots me in my freaking foot. I'm going Santos and Dominic.
I'm going LWO. I think everything you said can still happen if the LWO win. So, I'm going to LWO. It just makes sense to me. It feels good. Feels like a nice pair of shoes.
Cliff. Champ. We have 3-second pause. Once it hits the 3-second, the video.
Well, I'm glad to see you're still talking.
Champ!
I really... Will you let me talk, motherfucker?
What is going on, dude?
Let me talk. I don't really see...
I'm worried. Are you okay?
Motherfucker. Is this the gimmick where every time I talk, people are just going to keep yelling over me?
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What?
So I don't really see exactly how this will play into like the flow of the show. unless there is something big that happens off of it. And I think that that's going to happen with Santos and Dom coming out on top here.
There's also the Andrade factor I forgot about. That he's been kind of picking himself with Dominic. So maybe he comes out and joins Los or whatever the hell. Phantasma.
El Ídolo.
Yeah, that one. That group right there.
All right,
one.
Eli. Next match is Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, and Naomi versus Damage Control.
Give me Bianca, Jade, and Naomi just because I don't think I can take another one. I don't got anything for that one.
I'm also taking Bianca, Jade, and Naomi. You don't have Jade Cargill come up and debut and lose at WrestleMania. Especially, I don't think you do, because the dissolution of Damage Control is going to happen, and in order for that to happen, titles need to come off of them. And
Not if Julia
perfect
shows
suitor
up.
for that is a perfect suitor for that is the team of Jade Cargill and Naomi. Because I don't think Bianca belongs in the tag team title scene, let's be honest. And that's a great place to put Jade. She's with a very, very experienced and world-versed Naomi. And I think that is the most logical first step for Jade Cargill on the main roster. Will she get a title right away? Yes. Is it kind of annoying? Yes. But it's inevitable. With how she looks, she's never not going to have a title on her.
I'm just kind of hoping that
Fair
Julia
enough.
shows up potentially, but
I think Damage Control will get the win here, so that way they can set up Bianca versus Jade down the line.
And
Bianca costs Jade, or Naomi eats the pin because Bianca takes out Jade or whatever, so we get that matchup down the line.
Can we also discuss something real quick that I was thinking about?
Remember?
You first. Because yours is a part of the match. Mine's not.
Remember that was like my fantasy booked WrestleMania main event a while ago. Was Bianca versus Jade for the title. So, I'm there for it.
Mm-hmm.
There are 5 wrestlers no longer with Stardom as of yesterday. Julia, 2 of them major names. Julia and Utami. 2 major female wrestlers are no longer with Stardom and are free to go wherever they want.
Shit, Julia popped up at Noah last night.
This could be, if they don't go to Razi's company, which if they do, that's going to be a whole lawsuit and a half. Because that's contract tampering at that point. They could potentially show up at NXT or WWE or AEW. I mean, that's 2 big names for big rivalries potentially in WWE. And then the other 3 were Yazuki, Maya Sakurai, who is getting pretty good. And I think her name is Mirai, but I mispronounce it every time. I think it's pronounced a certain way. Those are 5 people. 4 of them are really good. Yazuki was fresh to the Stardom scene, so she didn't really get too much training with them. She should be a good wrestler, though. I think she would do good in NXT if WWE signs her. If WWE, please sign her. Please. NXT at least. Please. Somebody. Use her right.
Fair enough. Our next matchup is the triple threat between Logan Paul, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. Eli?
I don't want Logan to win. Just because I think that he's going to end up getting switched over to Raw. and put in a Continental title once the draft happens. I also see them potentially putting him in a tag team. As weird as that may sound, I think he may end up in a tag team. I just... The way I'm going with it, Randy may get too caught up storyline-wise with Logan. I'm going Owens here. I don't think they put it on Randy. And the only other option I have is Kevin Owens. Because I don't see Logan walking out with it. I think Randy Orton storyline-wise will focus too much on Logan Paul. That Kevin Owens is able to do something. I think Kevin Owens is going to be able to skirt by in this match pretty well. As long as Grayson Waller and Austin Theory don't show up. So, I got Kevin Owens.
I think I have Logan Paul.
Cliff, you know what you must do.
I think the vision for LA Knight versus Logan Paul is too good. It's too much of a vision. It should have happened so many times by now. And I think it's
happening now.
I think it's going to happen at SummerSlam. Or at one of the shows on the way to SummerSlam.
I would like it better as an Intercontinental, not United States title match.
It's got to be the U.S.
You don't look. Do you look at Logan Paul and go, "Oh, he's an Intercontinental champion"?
I didn't look at him thinking he was United States champion either, but
he fits that mold.
Yes, exactly. The Intercontinental Championship is the working man's title. That is like the gruff, the wrestlers. That's who go after Gunther.
And if they if they want to present Logan as a potential for a World Championship rivalry again, you have to give him something like that. You can't just give him the U.S. title.
Why not?
I don't think they give him the Sheamus approach here or the Cena approach here, where he's in the United States picture and the world title picture. I think that he has to go for another mid-card.
You have to understand the difference between Raw titles and SmackDown titles. Raw is the working man show. That is where you're going to go to see wrestling. Going to SmackDown is where you're going to see that showmanship that Cliff mistakes as not good wrestling. That's where you're going to see your Ricochets, where you're going to see your big names, your bigger-than-life names. Why do you think that's where Randy is? Why do you think that's where Cena was when he came back?
But isn't Ricochet on Raw?
No, he is. That's my bad.
I was about to say, hang on a second here. Ricochet's on Raw.
Listen, it gets hard to distinguish them because they go straight black, like even with the ring apron and stuff now. So I completely just got him flipped around. But I think Logan Paul is through and through what a U.S. champion should be. He's a popular enough name that he can draw a lot of attention to the title, and yet he still can go in there and do the job.
Cliff.
I got Logan Paul.
I'm also taking Logan Paul because I really do want to see him and the Megastar. As well as even if he does drop the belt to the Megastar, that sets us up for Logan to go after whoever the big champion is at that time. And he's proven he can do it. And do it really well. So I may not like the guy, but I can respect the hell out of what he can and what he can do in the wrestling ring. We have what should be called the City of Brotherly Love Street Fight.
Austin.
As we have Yeet and not Yeet. Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso in a singles match.
Yeah.
Eli.
Austin has Jay. Cliff has J-U. I wonder who I have to pick.
You got Yeet or no Yeet here?
I told you guys how I saw potentially Mania happening. And me and Cliff were back and forth on the group chat with it. I see Jey Uso winning here. I see Jay getting the win. and then I can explain everything else as we get to the main event picture. But I've already said I see Jay being victorious in this matchup.
I also see Jay being victorious in this matchup. I say yeet.
I also say yeet. Jay just... It's the right choice.
Watch, someone will get DQ'd and it's gonna be a no contest.
I mean, that's fair.
No, that'll happen in the 6-way match, because, we differ on that one.
Huh?
The ladder match?
In the 6 women match.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
However, speaking of that megastar, we got LA Knight getting put to the test against the phenomenal AJ Styles.
I'm trying to think of anybody from Japan, because if AJ has a surprise, I'm trying to think of anybody from TNA or Japan that's not under contract right now. Well, that's the thing. I'm trying to think of Bullet Club people who don't have contracts.
The Good Brothers! Eli, the Good Brothers!
Not
They're
the
already
Good
on
Brothers.
SmackDown.
Who just left New Japan.
Oh, shit. Tomatonga just left. That's true. That's not his Bullet Club, but yeah.
It's still Bullet Club. It's close enough.
But would that be enough to put... Man, Cliff sold me here. I'm going AJ Styles.
I love Blue Encino.
Watch it be heel Cena.
Literally...
Hustle. Loyalty. Respect.
A legend. He never given up. I'm coming in the air. So, see, here's what it comes down to is, do you think LA Knight can afford to lose, or does it kill all of his momentum? Because
he doesn't. Depending on how they do it. If they do it Stone Cold Brett style, I don't
think he can.
Where it's a calf crusher or something and there's interference and he submits, it doesn't do it. If he gets a straight up clean, no interference loss here, it does. But I don't think it's going to be a clean loss here. It's going to be...
Are we for sure this is just a singles match? No...
As far as I'm aware.
As far as I've seen, yes.
I don't know. I just feel like that's the thing. If LA Knight LA Knight loses clean, it kills all of his momentum. It's time to fly.
Get ready to fly. That was my Facebook profile picture for the longest time. Was just AJ Styles with the gloves and him doing that. I think I had AJ Styles in the cum shirt as a profile picture too.
Oh man, that's AJ Styles.
He comes out wearing that shirt.
That's a hell of a surprise there, AJ.
All right.
If he does, we all have to buy it. Like there's no.
Do you think? But don't you think that they would be in a sticky situation? You know, like licensing wise.
I thought they owned all of the previous TNA excrement that they sent out into the world.
Cliff just went whoosh. I started laughing.
I tried to figure out what else I could say to play off of it.
Sticky situation, Cliff. The cum shit.
Well, I mean, anyway. I guess WWE just doesn't want to get caught with their pants down in the court of law. You know, like
with everybody saying.
Is that who you're picking? Yeah, I respect that pick. That's a champion's pick.
Oh,
I really do think they're setting up for him versus Logan Paul, and I think he needs this win. As AJ is the biggest opponent he's faced one-on-one.
But can you imagine
that? You know, he actually has had a chance that isn't Roman, because Roman ref bump, bloodline 1, 2, 3.
Well, imagine with me. Get into the SpongeBob box, close the lid, imagination. Tama Tonga comes out. AJ thinks that he's going to join him. The Good Brothers come out after a ref bump, and then they all just hit AJ. And then LA Knight's
And
the
Tom
leader
was
of the
new
club.
leader.
No, LA Knight's
Ooh,
the new
okay.
leader of the club. That would be worthwhile. Right there. Or Finn
Was
Balor
ever
turns
about
against
exciting.
Judgment Day after this match.
All right. Next gives us the 6-pack tag team ladder match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship.
Yeah.
And I will say this. I know that personally, we may feel like you're using this to split the belts between the teams.
I don't think they are.
However, I don't know how the hell we could predict that.
Well, so you would have to think that somebody grabs one belt and one has to grab the other. Because are they going to have both belts up there or just one belt? Because if it's only one,
They're going to have all 4 up there.
They're going to have all 4? So the way
imagine
TNA
so.
did it at one point was they had 4 tag titles.
Oh God, I'm cutting you off right there.
Up on one thing. No. So it was a ladder match. It was a normal ladder match like this. And they had the 4, so it was the tag team titles in TNA. It was the IWGP World, IWGP Junior, and some other company's belts up there. And they had
Probably
a ladder
like
match.
CML or something.
And so you would grab one of the belts of the 4, and that's how they did. I do believe it was a 4 title tag match. If not, it was 3 of them. But they had the belts, and whatever tag title you grabbed, if you could grab the other one, awesome. If you couldn't, though, you and your partner just won those belts. Because Devon and Bubba, they won the IWGP Junior Heavyweight titles off of that match. So there's a way for them to do it.
Hear me out. 2 hooks. Raw titles. Bear with me. SmackDown titles.
And you cut me off.
Whichever ones you get.
That's because you started mentioning TNA.
But that's a good stipulation-ish for what it was not King of the Mountain or anything. It's they put the belts up, whatever you grabbed is what you got stuck with. I mean, they had a whole storyline of Team 3D losing weight to be in the junior division. But are we
imagine showing up to work and being told, hey, yeah, you're gonna work an angle where you're fat as hell and you have to lose weight.
That's essentially what it was.
Bobby Lashley wanted to do that.
So I have an idea. Do we pick an ultimate winner? Like if it's just for the one belt, like overall, and then if we have the separation,
just pick the winner of the match,
or just the winner in general. Okay.
Just pick one winner, and how about this? Pick one winner, and if they end up splitting the belt somehow, if your team ends up with a tag title, you get the point.
Yeah, I like that.
Because I don't see Judgment Day potentially winning this. I think this is building in towards Damian Priest cashing it. I already said it with Dominic earlier. I think they're going to build Dominic leaving them. I think this is where you build Priest moving on towards the cash-in. I don't see DIY winning this either. Which fucking sucks.
No way you're not going to pick your boy.
Low key, I was cycling through these names, like these tag teams. A-Town Down Under, that's kind of a thrown together team in my opinion. New Catch Republic has a shot. New Day, I don't think has a shot. I think the Awesome Truth, just because of how hot both of them are right now, and they both can do the work. I don't know. It's a tough decision, especially with 6 teams.
I have 3 of them down. New Catch Republic, I just think is a little too new. Out of the 3, it's a well-known tag team, but I think that they're gonna have to build into them winning the belts, not just thrown into this match.
They're gonna be their whoever gets the title, they're gonna be their first challengers.
Fuck it, we're going DIY. Fuck it.
Okay.
Ah! That's not right. It's not right. It's not right.
Well, I mentioned this team earlier. Give me the Awesome Truth.
That was the other one I had.
Truth. Come on.
I could see where DIY and Awesome Truth both pull down the belts together, and that would be awesome. And I think it would be DIY versus New Catch Republic would be an amazing tag team rivalry after this. It's the only reason I'm going with DIY on this. If not for that, I would be going Awesome Truth.
Plus, then that moves DIY to SmackDown.
And I think they would thrive a lot better on SmackDown than Raw.
I agree. But I'm also picking the Awesome Truth because in my head, it is Awesome Truth and DIY pulling them down. But
Regeneration X.
Yeah,
exactly.
Regeneration X, the Heartbreak Kid, Johnny Michaels,
Shawnee Gargano,
and the Cerebral Assassin. Yeah. Shawnee Gargano. I never thought I'd hear that. I don't know how I feel about it.
Tremuscle, Hiampa. I can't. Moving on. Stop it. Moving on. No.
Our next
No.
match in WrestleMania to predict, we have Gunther
damn it.
taking on Sami Zayn for the IC title.
That's the next thing I gotta upgrade. Austin has a gaming chair. You got a gaming chair. I got a freaking card table chair that I sit in that gets so uncomfortable that I gotta keep moving. And it sucks.
I got this on sale.
I gotta find one.
I got this for free.
Oh, fuck you.
So why are you picking Sami?
I'm not. I'm picking Gunther. I think Gable wins it after this.
I agree.
I think Sami may
Same
get
exact
pushed.
reason.
I know you did not just spell Walter, motherfucker.
That's crazy.
So,
but
saw... Good.
I'll probably say just Gable is the guy that has to win that title off of Gunther.
Motherfucker,
I
just put
saw
Walter.
somewhere out there.
Are you going to talk about the Rocky...
Yeah, Rocky 4.
Yeah.
Where they made this Rocky 4 where Gable was Rocky and Sami was Adonis. And
Gable.
It makes too much sense.
Get him, Gable.
So
Get him.
I see it happening.
I need Sami Zayn in like the training clothes with Gable. They have to.
So I think
they gotta fly back to Philadelphia
really
and have him run up the stairs
Jeez.
for it. Oh man.
That'd be really cool if they could pull it off in one night and Gable comes out and beats him. You know,
well, I was thinking was night 1, night 2.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
And then have a scene where Otis is like training him up then.
Or hear me out. It's exactly like Rocky. Like Gable sees fucking Sami Zayn getting the dog shit beat out of him. Like he's limp on the mat, just powerbomb after powerbomb. Entire fucking Alpha Academy comes running out. Gable is like trying to get Sami's attention, throws in the towel, and then him and Gunther get into it. Oh, that'd be neat.
Yeah.
Him and Sami's just like a squash match.
And then instead of Sami training him
believe that.
at the Philadelphia thing, you get Jason Kelsey to show up.
I would pop so hard.
It's like, so kid, you want to learn how to beat somebody? And then Jason Kelsey comes up and trains him. That Philadelphia crowd would come unglued for that. It would be the biggest pop in a long time. Oh, and then we have this match.
Alrighty. We have 5 matches left. We got Rhea Ripley taking on the man Becky Lynch.
Is this the first time Rhea's title has ever truly been in danger?
I feel like it is.
See, I don't think it is because I'm on the wrong one. Glad that didn't go really bad.
Jesus Christ.
And we got to call back to when I messed up the thing now. So, I have Rhea.
Bro's on Google Chrome and doesn't know how to act.
But I'm going to explain something real quick. I think this feeds into them splitting up because you have Priest and Finn Balor lose the belts. You have Rhea being the only one that's champion going into Raw after. And then you have her saying no one else could get it done. Besides Dominic, who won a tag match for absolutely nothing. And Rhea comes in. And Damian Priest says that he's going to cash in his Money in the Bank for either Seth or he's going to wait till SmackDown for whoever wins it between Roman and Cody. I think we get here the ultimate thing to finally break them apart of Rhea being the only champion and finally being able to say that she is the leader of Judgment Day here. I think this kind of puts a nail in the coffin on that, and she's able to piss off Damian Priest enough that we get him to cash in before I have to cash in. And we finally just get Judgment Day to combust completely, because maybe we do get the angle with Finn Balor and JD swapped out the briefcases, and what Priest has been carrying around doesn't have the contract in it. Which I still want that angle so bad. So bad do I want that angle.
That would require him to actually open the briefcase when they cash in. They don't do that.
Well,
They have before.
They have.
Have they?
Yeah.
When Otis had it.
I mean, they've opened it before, right? Like when they cashed in?
Well,
Yep.
if he hits somebody with it, like he hits Rollins, and then it comes open and he sees that there's nothing in there, what are you going to do then? So there's ways around it.
Imagine that's how we get Finn's redemption reign. Could you imagine that? Oh my god.
That'd be the most Bullet Club shit
saw
ever.
that fantasy book.
That
I
would
actually
be
saw that fantasy book by somebody.
the most Bullet Club
That'd be
shit
amazing.
ever from Finn Balor right there.
I've also got Rhea, but for a much simpler reason, because mommy's always on top. Come on now.
But when she's facing the man,
He wants to.
do it.
He wants
You've
to
been
bad.
Begging
How
and
confident?
pleading for Becky
How-
to be
how
in this.
confident-
I correctly predicted this match all the way back pre-Royal Rumble.
Exactly. So you know what you got to do here. You know that this is what's going to get you there. This is your magnum opus. This is what's going to get you there. Are you willing to take the risk and get you there? Are you willing to get the belt from picking Becky here?
Eli, you just need to stop before you get taken down a peg like Austin has been. Just chill out. That's the second episode callback right there.
Well, how about you calm down before we have to crawl all out for the all-out fallout, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Since we're just shoehorning fucking...
I'm going to start a
callbacks in
revolution, damn it.
Yeah, no shit. Just start name dropping titles.
I'm going all in on Rhea winning this match.
Yeah, no.
I'm going Ace in the Hole drafts titles.
I hate that I have to do this, but I'm picking Rhea. I gotta go defensive here.
No, you don't. You're just being a bitch.
Low key.
Caval?
Well, that's what the previous champ did, and it worked for him. So
Kind of a pussy move, to be honest.
I don't feel like I should have used Caval and then you saying pussy move in the same sentence and timing there. That's probably not... I'm gonna go in hiding for a little bit. That man will kill me.
The other Royal Rumble winner, Bayley, takes on Io Sky for the WWE Women's Championship.
Didn't I correctly predict Bayley?
I don't know. You weren't very vocal about it.
Bailey was. I've been saying Bailey was going to end up doing this since the get-go of the other two coming in. And before that, I was saying that Bailey was going to be the... I fucking hate you right now. Austin just put YY on the document. You jackass. I've been saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. Bailey's got to be the one to dethrone Io. And Bailey has to be the one to fully put the dagger in damage control. I'm going Bailey here. Cliff just had to figure out if there was 6 letters each in Bailey and Io Sky. I saw that moment of looking back and forth and trying to register it.
I also have Bailey. It just makes sense. Come on now.
Bailey to Bailey.
It's the Bailey to Belly.
Isn't it the Bailey to Bailey?
No.
That sounds
I'm
like
taking Bailey as well. It
sounds like such a better name than Bailey to Belly.
It's time. It really is.
It's time. It's time. It's Vader time.
All right. As champion, we're doing the one
Top one
singular
before we
match
go
before we do
to-
the other two.
How about I say?
Yeah.
We got to do the top one before we get to the bottom one. And now
Yeah, we do.
I'm gonna explain.
Well, yeah,
to
I mean
Jay,
that's the order I wrote them off in. So
I'm gonna explain to Jay that I think I explained to them. I can see here where Jay, because he's mentioned it, that he would be with the bloodline as long as he gets apologized to by, I think, Jimmy and Roman. Solo made a comment that he was apologetic to Jay. Could we get Jay beating Jimmy, Jimmy apologizing to him, and then Rock getting Roman to apologize to Jay, which makes him join back with the bloodline? I think that people are looking at the wrong wrestler in this group of Jay, or looking at Seth, thinking he's going to betray Cody. I think it's going to end up being Jay. Going into this, I really wanted to pick the bloodline. Because of that, because I don't see Seth being the one to betray him here, and we all are looking at The Rock where he's gonna hit Roman, and it's gonna be the end of it. There's a lot of different angles that play into this over the whole time that Roman's been champion to this point. We've seen Seth versus Roman. We know the Shield backstory and everything else. We've seen Roman versus Cody. We know all that. We know what's been said. We know what's been done. We've seen the bloodline with Cody and Seth. We know what's been said. We know what's been done. Over the past few months, we've seen The Rock and Cody. We know what's been said, and we know what's been done with that. I think the best option going forward may not be the best pick, but I think for the best Roman versus Cody match is the bloodline coming out on top in this match. I think the bloodline rules match would be the best thing for... Don't be muling over there. I think... I think the best thing is the bloodline winning this match. Would you just say your damn pick and stop doing that shit? Ludwig Kai's over here.
yeah, I also got the bloodline. I also have the bloodline, but solely it's same fucking thing as earlier. Way easier description. It just gives Cody a bigger mountain to climb over.
I like that name better. You gotta put The Rock and Roman connection. It's gotta be the... That was the best part of that name of The Rock and Sock, is it's The Rock. Not just Rock and Sock. Yeah. It's The Rock. No one ever messages
All right.
me. Why am
So
I getting a
that
message
takes
now?
us to Seth freaking Rollins defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre.
And
Eli?
do you remember If you are anticipating a cash-in, you have to clarify that and make sure.
Yeah, if it's going to be made a triple threat, you have to call that now.
Because Rhea could be night 1, and they could have a segment very early in night 2.
Like I laid out earlier. Damn it. I don't want to see Drew as world champion. I'm just outright saying that. I don't want to see him as world champion. I would rather him be the WWE champion. Over the world. The belt is one of those things that I look at that belt and then look at Drew, and that's not a belt I see looking, number one, aesthetically pleasing on Drew. It's number two, I just want him to be WWE champion. Not the World Heavyweight champion, WWE champion. I enjoy Drew as WWE champion, not world champion. I want to see Drew on SmackDown, not Raw. I think he has thrived more on SmackDown than he has on Raw. I'm going with Seth here. I have made some picks today.
You aren't necessarily a fan of.
Yeah.
So, here is my thing. If this was Seth versus Punk, I have Punk winning. This is not Seth versus Punk, however, but did Seth Rollins already have the time off planned? What if they promised him, hey, you just got to make it till Mania and then you can go get all your shit taken care of? Does Drew still take the title off of him? I think so. Because here's the thing. I think Seth versus CM Punk doesn't need a title. Period. And that is going to happen at SummerSlam. I think Drew will face whoever, I don't know who. Hell, it could be a triple threat match. It probably will be a triple threat match. I just don't think Seth will be the champion going into that because I think he has been eyeing that time off. He's been going nonstop for a long, long time now. So I got Drew.
Blood thinks alike. I also believe Drew is walking away here champion.
Roman was on Raw tonight.
It's just time. And this will probably be our main event of the WrestleMania in its entirety. All of us picking that it will be the Bloodline Rules match, which I'm guessing is just,
I just sent it in the group chat. This is as of 14 minutes ago. Roman Reigns will induct Paul Heyman into the 2024 Hall of Fame this Friday. It was announced tonight on Raw.
Interesting.
I can't wait for it to be fucked up. They
also solidified the cards. So the Saturday card is obviously Roman Rock versus Cody Seth. Then Rhea Becky, Gunther Sammy, Jay Jimmy, and then the 6-pack ladder match, and the women's tag, and then the LWO.
Oh my god. Do you see the Sunday's first one? It's the whatever the hell that tag team's name is. Whatever the hell that tag team's name is.
Yeah, we are not predicting that because that is not on our card. It's the Final Testament versus Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits.
Yeah, we can pass that.
And then LA Knight, yeah.
But everything
Styles,
else is on this.
Yeah.
And
US title, women's championship.
That was like, I wasn't even expecting Roman to be the one to do that. Like, anybody else from ECW or something, 100%. Roman.
Well, and also, here's the thing. it plays into the storyline, and that is the most Paul Heyman thing you can ever do, is play directly into a storyline using a big event.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Well, has anything come out more on the Brock Lesnar situation?
I haven't looked into it, but we're straying too far away. We still have like 2 more cards to get to, and we're already over an hour in.
Oh.
Shot clock has been enforced, Eli.
I think we get Cody as champion. No matter what, I think we get Cody as champ. The Bloodline rules will. The one goes down. I think this is where we see the Bloodline attack Roman, and maybe The Rock attacks Roman. I think they set him up just to drop him down.
I mean, come on. He's got to finish. For the love of God, finish the story.
He's got to finish the story.
He has to, bro.
MegaCard, Mega
Not
episode.
ROH, bro. You're fucking lying.
What?
And with that, I also take Cody Rhodes. And now the first of our 3 cards for the Supercard is done. And our second card, which they are just now laying their eyes on for the first time, is ROH Supercard of Honor 2024. The matches we have on the card go as follows. Johnny TV versus Dalton Castle in a fight without honor. Kyle Fletcher defending the World Television title against Lee Johnson. A 6-woman tag match between Queen's Quest and Tam Nakano versus Express Nexus and Mai Seira. The ROH Women's World Television title tournament final between Billy Starks and Queen Aminata. The ROH Women's World title will be on the line as Athena defends against Hikaru Shida, and the ROH World title match as Eddie Kingston defends against Mark Briscoe.
I fucking hate you right now.
Don't you like my Stardom tie-in, Eli?
Hey. So, how about this? How about you both shut the fuck up? I'm going first, and I got something to say. Boys! Give me Dalton Castle.
Violation. Have you seen the stuff they're doing with that?
Yes, and I love it. Please, for the love of God, tell me you saw very early on in their rivalry when John Morrison dropped down and did a split and they pulled him back on the rope. Yeah. That is some of the best television I have ever seen.
But just recently, they kidnapped the boys, so now Dalton Castle doesn't have the boys.
No, they didn't kidnap them. Dalton Castle lost them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He lost them in a match. So, this has been the only reason I have watched any ROH is because of this storyline.
Dalton Castle has been, and Johnny TV has been part of the reason why I've watched ROH television. I'm going Dalton Castle. I don't think there's anybody else that we can go.
Yeah, it's got Dalton Castle.
And not only that,
get his sparkle back somehow. Damn it!
And not only that, we barely ever get to talk about him. And he's one of my favorite wrestlers. So I love Dalton Castle so much.
Kyle Fletcher.
All right, we can go back to normal order.
Match 2, we have Kyle Fletcher taking Lee Johnson. As the ROH World Television title in the balance.
Is Lee Johnson who I'm thinking of? I don't think it is. I am echoing through somebody's earpiece.
I think it's probably your own, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it to you.
I just looked him up. I got him. I'm when in doubt, go with somebody you know. I'm taking Kyle.
I'm also taking Kyle Fletcher.
Love me some Kyle Fletcher. I'm hoping that Mark Davis gets healthy
mainly
soon.
Just because I fully believe that he's going to hold that for a long ass time.
And he's a good wrestler to hold the World Television title in ROH for. They couldn't have put it on somebody better. I think Lee Johnson is building up more towards potentially the world title, less than the world television title. It's partially who I was thinking of, but I was thinking of Bounty Hunter. I forget what his other name is. It's Bounty Hunter something something.
No idea.
Brian Lee, is not? It's something Lee.
Yeah, and that's what. And then we have this match.
The Stardom match on the card, as we have Queen's Quest teaming up with Tom Nakano, taking on Empress Nexus Venus and Mai Sarah. Eli, you are the Stardom dude.
Pretty sure.
There's only one.
Pretty sure that's May, but
there's only one full Stardom team on this. I don't remember Mai Sarah being a part of Stardom, unless she's one of the new up and coming ones. I can't remember because they've had like 3 graduating classes recently. Makes no sense because they're trying to shove them all in there to replace people, but go off, Stardom. But Stardom has been very, very heavy on Empress Nexus Venus recently. It's been... They've been very into them. I don't see them costing them this match.
Iowa heads to the Final Four. Caitlin Clark scored 41 points.
Because LSU's full of a bunch of dumbasses. Man, I think I'm taking Empress, ENX, and May.
I don't know. I recognize everyone on King's Quest, so we're going Queen's Quest.
Yeah. That's the team Austin knows.
I am also taking Queen's Quest.
See, the Team Nakano one is kind of the one that kind of twists the leg a little bit on who you're going to pick. But you can't argue with me, Cliff. They've been heavy on Empress, and they've been heavy on the 2 people that they have for Empress in that match.
Oh, I'm not saying they're not. I just think Queen's Quest is the bigger name in America.
Yeah, I was about to say, this isn't in Stardom, though.
But
this is ROH, buddy.
Empress uses a American meme as their theme song. It's I forget what it is. I can never remember it. It's the rum and skull meme. Some foreign dude, he goes, rum and death, or something like that. And it's just 3 guys strutting. I'll send it out here.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, I know. We got a women's title match, television. Oh,
we have
fuck, I
the
forgot
ROH
about this
Women's World
shit.
Television Title Tournament final between Billy Starks and Queen Aminata. Oh. Yeah.
Aminata?
Yeah, Aminata.
I'm gonna need a freaking cold one to get through this damn match. Fucking Billy. I don't know. Just get me as far away from this title as possible, please.
Give me Queen.
I'm so happy me and Austin finally differ. I'm taking Billy Starks.
You know why I'm taking Billy? Because I think Athena sucks. And I'm taking Hikaru in the women's title match. Because fuck Ember Moon. Fuck Athena. I don't think she can wrestle. Fuck her.
Let this motherfucker spit! Yeah! God, that gets me going! I'm also taking Hikaru Shida for it's literally the same exact reason. I hate Athena. I hate Ember Moon. The only thing that was ever cool about her was her finisher that she just does lazily now.
Cliff, what's the third card? Because if this is what the second one was, I'm scared to see what the third one will be,
Eli?
Well, I know for sure there is a GCW card.
There's a GCW one. There's 2 Stardom shows doing this.
I'm taking Athena.
There's probably a TNA show.
A TNA one? Why the yeah, of course you would like Athena. You like the freaking women's television title that's coming out.
So in the main event,
I never thought I would say I'm tired of Eddie Kingston, but hang on. I'm announcing this damn match. I'm announcing this shit. We got the world title match between Eddie fucking Kingston and Mark Briscoe. They made a tournament to put 3 titles together, and then they separated them. But guess what? When they do the tournament again, guess what's all coming together again? Fuck you, AEW. Fuck you, Tony Khan. And whoever the fuck listens in AEW to this shit, fuck you too. Fucking Mark Briscoe.
I have been a very outspoken kind of hater on Eddie Kingston, and that's not going to stop now. He lost his title to Okada, and he's going to lose his title to Mark Briscoe, and he is going to take a very long and hopefully forever break from the profession of pro wrestling.
He's still the NJPW Strong Champion.
Well, he'll lose that too. It doesn't matter.
Oh god, isn't there a freaking... There's an NJPW pay-per-view doing this too. It's Secure Genesis.
Bro could pick like 6 cards if he wanted to.
I actually have 2 more I'm trying to decide between right now, honestly. And
why not do them both? We'll just power through. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Do every card you have. Do every card you have.
Just to be safe. All right.
No, Cliff, please.
As
no.
champ, I can do this.
No.
And make sure you separate
Cliff.
these out. Don't put them back
Cliff.
back.
No, what? No, what?
No. Don't do the Stardom one, because that one has no build up.
I know. That's why I'm not doing the Stardom
truthfully.
one. I got into Stardom just to learn that there's no build to the America show, and I'm so fucking pissed.
Well, because they don't have to do... It's about like New Japan. There's no build to those either.
However, there is build to this one.
You didn't have to make it like an entirely another
DDT
page.
goes Philadelphia.
A line or two.
Oh my gosh! Ah!
Oh man.
DDT goes Philadelphia. They're gonna be on Thriller TV.
What is Thriller TV?
It's a streaming service.
What is this? Is the blow up doll in a match?
What's the blow up doll's name?
Speedball Mike Bailey.
Cliff.
What? You're not gonna like my last one any better then.
Is it GCW? Did you pick GCW? You picked MLW. No. Oh, Cliff. You didn't pick Ice Ribbon, did you?
I don't know Ice Ribbon, so no.
I won and I'm into the fantasy championships, baby.
I just want to know what happened during the fantasy league last week.
Well, how about you make your pick and then we can go?
Are we starting at the top?
Yeah, as
yes.
The DDT Universal title match as Mao takes on Billy Starks.
Billy Starks getting that multi-title reign right here.
You're full of it.
He's already got it, and I think it's going to be Mao. In our next match, we have Speedball Mike Bailey taking on Yuki Uneo.
I got Mike Bailey, man.
I also am
got
taking
Mike Bailey.
Speedball.
You know what else? I gotta say
Endo.
Tetsuya Endo. Don't know who it is, but I don't like Andrew Everett that much, so.
Well, really?
Yeah, you don't like spot people, but you like Andrew Everett.
Listen.
I'm also taking Everett.
This man does more flips than a freaking gymnastics competition.
This is an American show, Eli.
As our next match on the card has Cannon and Daisuke Saisuke taking on Nick Wayne and Takeshi Masada.
I'm taking Nick Wayne, whoever this Masada guy is.
I'm taking Cannon and Daisuke
I am taking Nick
Sasaki.
Lane and Masada.
We're all taking a shit with this one because I'm taking Koneska Takashita versus Shunma.
It's
Shunma
Takeshita.
Katsumata.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I'm taking the Takashita.
It's
Takeshita.
Takeshita.
I feel like we're all taking Takeshita.
Takashita. Now,
Brian Keith. That's the dude you were talking about
that's
earlier.
the guy.
Bounty Hunter Brian
and
Keith.
Shota
now,
take on Kid Lycos and Chris Brooks.
I love me some Chris Brooks here. I love me some Chris Brooks, but I also have become a fan of the Bounty Hunter Brian Keith. Who's Shota? Like Shota Umino? Who the fuck's Shota?
I'm guessing it's Shota Umino.
Shota Suzuki.
Oh, well, fuck yeah, no, I'm taking Brian Keith, then I'm taking Shota. I don't gotta explain that one.
Yeah, I'm also taking Brian.
I don't. Ain't nobody gotta explain that one.
As in the last match on this card, we have Kazuki Hirata taking on Yoshihiko.
I'm taking Kazuki. Ooh, Austin has to think about this one.
Seeing it. I'm seeing how many we've done.
Oh, he's getting into the analytics.
Uh-huh.
Can you let me know? Because I think I've differed on a lot. What pay-per-view did I differ from you guys on almost everything and when? Was that my second reign?
I'm also
Oh,
taking
no.
Hirata.
I think that was my second reign.
That's literally the only reason I picked her is because I knew you would. It was a defensive pick on my part.
All right. So this next one only has 4 matches announced for it, as this is Revolver X Hog. Oh, that is not Revolver X Hog. Hold on.
What are you putting
Nothing.
in here, dude?
There we go.
What did you do?
Nothing.
I don't believe you.
And we can do the New Japan card if you want, but
Fucking do it, because this
Might
only
as
has
well.
4 matches.
I know it only has 4 matches.
We're going. It's 40. It's XL. Let's go extra large. Let's do 5 pay-per-views. Let's add the Stardom one in
No,
America.
we're not doing
Let's
that
do
one.
it, Cliff.
This is
Let's
the
do
New
it.
Japan one
Come
is the
on.
last
Come
one I
on,
have
Cliff.
ready.
Come on. Let's do
All
it.
right, for the Revolver X Hog
We're
show,
doing this shit.
we have a 4-way tag team match where the Grizzled Young Vets take on the Rascals, take on the main event, take on RED. Alex Colon and Ricky B. Shane Page.
Is this for like a title?
Nope. It's just a 4-way tag match.
4-way tag team match.
It's a Revolver X Hog crossover show. You know you want to take the main event, especially when it's spelled that way, Eli.
I'm taking the Grizzled Young Vets. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I'm also
That's
taking
a
Grizzled
safe
Young
bet.
Vets.
I keep reading this next
know.
one as Charles Manson.
A Philly
So
street
do
fight
I.
where Steve Macklin takes on Charles Mason. Not Manson.
With Killer
Mason,
Kelly.
With Killer Kelly backing up Steve Macklin.
What? Does Gianna Purrazzo know about this? What, am I going to get corrected this time? Oh, we have hit that point in the episode, friends.
I'm putting you on the shot clock.
Give me fucking...
Waiting for you.
Give me Steve.
Yeah, waiting for you to get out, dude.
I don't know.
Get it out, dude. Spit it out. Oh, by
I
the way,
saw
the
that.
Reds beat the Phillies
Oh, well, fucking course they did.
in extras, 6-3. I also got Steve
I'm
Macklin.
taking Charles Mason. This is
a hell of a
such
match.
a good fucking match right here. as Amazing Red takes on Mustafa Ali. Oh god.
Fuck Ali. Give me Amazing Red.
TNA original Amazing Red. I've got Ali though. He was on the cover of Pro Wrestling Illustrated for a
I
reason.
gotta take Ali as well.
No one's putting the Wanted Man, Dolph Ziggler, on a freaking magazine right now.
As the main event has the Hog Heavyweight title versus the Revolver Heavyweight title, as Alex Shelley takes on Mike Santana. What a hell of a
Bite
show.
the hand that feeds.
Do it. Bite the hand. Hit it with a border toss.
That's some old school TNA right there if I hit it with a border toss. But you know what? Motor City all the way, baby. Taking Alex Shelley. Chom chom.
Detroit versus everybody.
Motor City.
All right. And our final one to predict.
Hold on. I say we hit at least 40. I'm going to go through and make sure.
I can find another one. I had another I was looking at, but I didn't want to do. The New Japan show has 9.
I think we're at 29
okay, so
right now.
I'll find one more while we're doing this one. Eli, are you
Yes,
okay,
sir.
buddy?
You're going to be all picked out here soon.
There we go.
Oh. Fucking quit. I quit.
I think we broke Eli.
No.
Hey, you brought this upon yourself, dude.
At this point, just freaking give the stardom.
No.
Well, thing with that too is you're gonna have to like we have to hit 40. If that doesn't hit 40, then
You're finding
it's
the
just a waste
stardom.
of a show.
Stardom has 5 matches
Come on,
each.
Eli. Waiting on you.
I'm stuck at the bottom of the thing. I don't want to mess anything up. Oh, yay. Frontier's own 6-man tag match, because this is always a great fucking match. Give me chaos.
That sounds like the most like New
Oh,
Japan.
I know what our last one is gonna be.
I hate you. Why
Never
are you
mind.
doing
There's
this to me?
actually we're doing it. Fuck it. Anyway.
Why are you doing this to me? Why do you hate me?
Sorry. I'm going through and filling all this up. I'll also take
I have
chaos.
chaos as well. Just because I like Oleg. Alright. The next match on the card is
we have
El Desperado and... Wait, no, Eli,
This is
you
a
are
good
the
match.
New Japan dude. So I will let you announce these matches. I will hand it
I'm
off
the
to
first
you.
pick too, so you know.
I'll hand it off to you.
Next match we have
Makes
in a
sense.
tag match for absolutely nothing and no build up at all. El Desperado and Ryushi Taguchi versus TMDK, Kosei Fujita, and fucking Zack Sabre Jr. Can you guess who I'm picking? It's El Desperado.
See, I also want to pick El Desperado, but since you picked him, I'm scared Cliff is going to, and I don't want us to be the same on every single pick.
Do you think TMDK is going to win here? It's not Shane Haste. It's not Mikey Nichols. It's Kosei Fujita. That is the guy that eats the pin on this team.
Is Ryusuke Taguchi like that big of a name over here?
Yes.
Okay, well I'll go El
Yeah,
Desperado.
This is the
that's
man
the
that pulls
right
his pants
choice.
down and hits people with his ass. That's the right. That's the right choice here. That's the only choice
That
here.
is
And
the
even
correct
then,
choice.
El Desperado. I mean,
Yeah, that's what had me kind of sold on. to
Zack
begin
Sabre
with.
Jr. is the only one on that team. Kosei just hasn't built himself up. But in this one, we have Los Inaugurables de Japan versus Bullet Club Dogs. Fuck the dogs.
Hey, you better watch your tone there, boy.
Fucking, it's David Finlay and Gato versus freaking Bushi and Huomu.
Hey, when you talking about dogs, you talking about my dogs now. You better
Are
keep.
we close to the New Japan tag leagues at all? Give me a second. I have the schedule saved. Dantaku, Wrestling Satsusama no Kone, Resurgence, Best of the Super Juniors coming up. Fucking give me LIJ. Because this match could go legitimately either way and nothing builds off of it. Truthfully. Honestly.
Cliff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cliff's LIJing it, but he put B for Bullet Club.
Yeah,
I'm
still
I'm picking the
Bullet
dogs,
Club.
baby.
I think David Finley's on his way out of the Bullet Club. I don't see.
But those are two big names. Well, David Finley's a big name over here.
Bushi and
I don't know much about
Hiromu?
Gato, but
Are you kidding me?
come on, man.
ROH, man.
Get him to lose.
Is this
Get
an
the
American
heat.
show?
No,
Is this
this
an American
is
show?
in Tokyo.
No. This is their Tokyo. Austin's thinking this is America. No, this is
This
their.
isn't the Windy City Showdown. We can't do it because it's on the 12th.
This is Sakura Genesis. Austin, do you want to go back? I will let you.
Nope, we're here.
Do you want to go
We're
back?
No,
We're
I
here.
can't. That just would have been a nice distinction because we were talking about all these America shows, and I figured this was it. So
Keep it going.
This one is United Empire, Callum Newman, Great O'Connor, and Jeff Cobb versus just 5 guys, Doki Sonata and Yuya Umura.
Dookie,
yes.
Yes. I was trying to figure out if you were correcting me here, but no. Just 5 guys, just because you know copyright infringement.
Dookie.
What's that I smell? Dookie. Next we have the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Title match, because this one makes fucking sense. We have Bullet Club War Dogs again, Clark Connors and Julia Maloney versus Catch 22, Francesco Akira and TJP versus Intergalactic Jet Setters. Why? No one knows.
You lagged out, but I'm sure it'll be fine in the recording.
It's fine. I'm losing my mind over here thanks to Cliff. It's okay.
You're damn straight.
It's alright. I'm losing everything. It's not gonna be Catch 22. It's not gonna be the Intergalactic Jet Setters. I can't even say that fucking name. I gotta go Bullet Club on this one. Just because I like the tag team of Clark Connors and Julia Maloney. Dun, 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 dun. They do a spike power driver. Francisco, Akira, and TJP essentially do the EVP knee or whatever it is that
The double V
Nick
trigger.
and Matt do. Yeah, but they do it
So-
across the ring.
Every time I have picked Catch 22, I have
Exactly.
been correct. I have never gotten a Catch 22 pick wrong.
Exactly. That's
So-
why I'm doing the exact same thing.
Up next,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
IWGP Tag Team Title Match. Bullet Club, Chase Owens and Kenta versus Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi. Which Yoshihashi has not been seen in a bit in New Japan. I think he was injured or sick. There's been a
Wait.
lot of... What?
Chase Owens, is that not the Chase U guy?
No.
No.
Okay.
That's Andre
Art-
Chase, I think. That's Chase Owens has been a Bullet Club original. Like, he's been in the Bullet Club for a while. He's the Diamond in the Rough.
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
It teamed up with Bad Luck Fale.
Hey, my bad.
Was a part
That's
of the
on me.
Elite for a little bit until he joined back with the Bullet Club after getting forgiveness. Wow, that just kind of took my mind away from this for a second.
Listen. The only reason I said that is because I saw the Chase U guy at like an indie show somewhere in Japan. My bad. Sorry I'm not a fucking Bullet Club glazer like you guys are. Sorry I don't remember every single fucking member that has ever been there or even sniffed or held a fucking Bullet Club t-shirt. My apologies.
Bullet Club could be building up the titles again in a way that they get rid of David Finlay. I
We're
forgot his
going
name
so
for a
long,
second.
I need my fucking peanuts
But
again.
fishing ground. Give me Bishamon. I don't fucking know.
Give me Bishamon as well. I'm pretty sure I have picked them every single time, and I have not gotten it wrong.
Give me the Bullet Club.
The Bullet Club tag team with Chase Owens and Kento was just thrown together. Kind of like this fucking match that I can't stand. Neither of them should be champion, and it needs to go away. Neither of them are good as singles competitors. They are tag team wrestlers for a damn reason. Showing Yo out of the GP Junior Heavyweight title, give it to Master Wato or El Desperado or freaking anybody else but these two. Fucking
I think he's dying.
No. I don't know. It's fucking show. Sure. High voltage.
I'm just picking Yo because it's the opposite of what Eli picked.
Oh, I hate that. I'm picking
Yeah,
Show because
yeah,
he's going in champ.
You did this.
So, since Show
And
is
then we get
going
to
in
this
champ,
fucking
I'm
match.
picking Show.
Oh, we get to this match. Ah! John Moxley and the ripoff of Tanahashi versus Crimea River and Ren Narita. How did we get here?
It's real glass.
The hell did we get from Mania to this shit?
Full circle. WrestleMania wouldn't have happened without Jack Perry.
Give me John Moxley. I don't fucking know. Maybe Moxley puts Jack Perry through glass. I don't fucking know.
Give me House of Torture. Because for some reason, I think New Japan is actually kind of high on Jack Perry. Not saying that they should be. I think they are for whatever reason.
He's lost a lot in Japan.
Yeah, he's a scapegoat.
I mean, a lot in Japan.
I am going to be taking House of
Cliff.
Torture just because I think Shota's going to get his win back at the Windy City Riot. Which is the next
Shota's
week.
been winning.
Yeah, that's why I'm taking House of Torture
Shota's one
now.
of the new top 3 in Japan.
That's why I'm taking House of Torture now.
But neither of them are the top 3 in Japan now. It's El Desperado, Shota Umino are the 2, and they're still trying to find that 3rd, and Ren Narita's not it. They tried for a hot second, and he's not it. And then we have the final match, IWGP World Heavyweight title match, Tetsuya Naito versus some Joe Schmo smuck that got put onto the LIJ and Yota Tsuji. Give me Naito. Austin's taking Naito as well. And Cliff will be taking Naito.
Yep.
Because no one likes Yoda at all. Japan doesn't like him. They just don't know what to do with him at this point. I hate this. I don't. What?
Alrighty. Eli, if you hated all this, don't worry. Because we are going to the land of GCW to round out the rest of the predictions. However, we are not just going to any GCW.
This is the one that we went to last year because it's GCW X like Las Vegas or whatever the fuck it is.
This is Joey Janela's spring break clusterfuck forever. There is one match announced. The GCW Tag Team Title Punjabi Prison Match. And I think that puts us at 40 too. I think this is 40, right? Yeah, this is 40. I found a one-match card, guys. I think I broke Eli in the process, but we got there. Eli, you're first. Do you have Violence is Forever, Jacob Fatu, and Zilla Fatu? The Bollywood Boys or Los Maciones? GCW, Joey Janela's Spring Break Clusterfuck Forever.
He went silent, bro.
The Punjabi prison match was too much for it.
Why don't you talk about how you got to see one of these
That
live?
was great. It really was. It was in India at the Great American Bash, and the Punjabi prison match was fucking amazing. It was so hard to watch through the 2 layers of bamboo. And then, you know, it was supposed to be Kali, but Kali got hurt, so it was the Big Show versus Batista or some shit like that. It was rough.
Why the fuck is this a Pajama Prison match?
I don't know, because the Bollywood Boys,
Why
I
does
guess.
this fucking exist?
Because the Bollywood Boys.
I hate what I'm looking at. Are we out? Is this the last one? Is this 40?
This is 40.
This is 40 on the
I had
dot.
to find one more. And Big Effie's Big Gay Brunch had like 9 matches, so I wasn't gonna do that one.
I would have so much rather done that one.
The matches on that card would have been Devin Moore versus Rico Gonzalez versus Aaron Rourke versus Monmouth, and then a bunch of other people that don't really make sense. But then we get Dirty Breeze versus Bussy, Sunny Kiss versus Dark
Yes,
Sheik,
sir.
and Rina Yashimata versus Billy Dixon for the GCW Ultra Violent title.
I
How
Because
hate
we
did
you.
we
needed
not
just
pick that
one,
one?
and I
That
had to
one
be
had-
40 on the dot. So Eli,
I hate you.
tell the listeners at home who you picked in the tag team Punjabi prison match.
I just want to say we started out at Mania.
Yeah, and we ended with Clusterfuck Forever.
Somehow we ended up at a GCW show with a Pajama
And
Prison
that's what I
match.
point out. A GCW.
Not any GCW show. Joey Janela.
I'm trying to figure
Joey
that one out.
Janela's
Trust
Spring
me.
Break Clusterfuck Forever. GCW cost me the Contenders Cup. And god damn it, it's gonna send you two to a Contenders Cup.
You don't know who you're dealing with, do you? You obviously
I
didn't do
did.
your research.
I'm
I'm a GCW god.
fucking.
I didn't think I'd break Eli that bad.
Fatu and Fatu. And just straight up, just fuck you.
You've got to take someone different. We all got to differ on this.
You gotta pick the Bollywood Boys. You
Low-key,
did
that was
this.
my
Austin,
pick.
has to go. Austin gets to
That
go
was my
next.
pick because. All right, put my
he's
pick
got
down.
Los Macios,
Macios.
Medeo Extremo, and
I've never
Ciclope.
wanted to hit my computer more. I've never been so ready to walk out of a recording session. I've never been so just done and filled with dread of an episode. But Cliff has done
The
it.
tag
Cliff has
team
finally gotten me
Punjabi
to the
prison
point
match on Thriller TV.
where
It's
Is
Triller.
it Thriller? Yeah.
we're
Not
not Michael
Thriller.
Jackson here.
All right.
How the fuck did we get here?
I feel like the Bollywood Boys
Why the
have
fuck
home
are we
field
here?
advantage in this, but that never works.
And Colleen never had home
I
field
know.
advantage, so
So I'm taking the Fatus as
No,
well.
you did this shit to us. You got no. You did this to us. You got to take the Bollywood boys. Fuck you.
Nope.
You did this shit.
Nope.
No, you ask her 1, 2, 3, or 4, and she picks for you.
No.
No idea what you're picking.
'Cause
1,
I
2,
know
3, or
which one
4.
she's gonna
She
pick.
picks it for you.
No.
1, 2, 3, or 4. Just have her do it.
No.
I want to see if your guys' picks match up. Just ask her 1, 2, 3, or 4. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Hold on, I'll mute myself.
All right. See, he's gonna do it. Come on. Let's do this, champ. Do this, champ.
That means we gotta sit here and wait.
This champ.
So we went from
That's
we
a
went from
fucking man,
finishing
look at
the
this shit.
we went from finishing the story
So
to a
Joey's
tag team
wet
Pujami
dream.
prison match on a. No way! That's crazy.
I'm done.
Joey's spring
go.
break wet
There you
dream
go.
forever.
She picked 2.
What?
She did pick 2. Thank you.
Thanks, babe.
All right, quit it with the PDA. All right, let's discuss. No one wants to see that.
Did you hear the joke, Cliff?
No, I didn't. I was too busy trying to explain to my
We went
girlfriend what
from
was
finish
happening.
to Austin said. We went from finish the story, and he started explaining GCW, and I said we went from finish the story to Joey's wet dream.
It's a clusterfuck forever. Thank you
This
very
is
much.
This is where we're at. Oh, this is the most explicit I've ever been in an episode.
Well, you're welcome, Eli. I'm glad I could bring it out of you.
You told me you guys don't want to guess the item real quick.
Actually, I was gonna ask if we could please guess the item. So wait,
Somehow we got this under 2 hours.
but I have an item I want you to guess, Austin. At the very end.
Now you're just
damn
stealing my
straight.
shtick.
Champ does what he wants.
I can't have anything around
Champ
here,
does what he
motherfucker.
wants. But I'm going last.
Stealing the
All right.
stick, riding the stick.
I got one.
All right, Eli, go.
That's the champ. Fuck you.
All right, Eli.
Yeah, ring apron.
15.
Bell.
30.
Steel chair.
75.
Announce chair.
50.
Announce table.
5.
Okay, so we have steel chair, ring apron, bell. Trash can?
65.
My brain goes to stop sign, but I don't think that's right.
You're taking the same
Yep,
path
the
Cliff did
exact
like last
same
week.
path I did.
So here's a hint. Don't go in that path.
But then you gotta just... Audience chair?
0.
Barricade.
0.
Ring post.
Okay, Eli,
5.
Turnbuckle.
go back to it. Steel chair was 75. What is a steel chair?
What's a object you sit on, but the announce chair goes backwards?
Don't think of it as a chair.
What do people typically do with steel chairs in wrestling, Eli?
Hit people
They
with
use them as a...
weapon. That's the object, is weapon?
No!
How about
is
what you
a
say?
weapon.
The object is a weapon!
Okay,
Come on,
well, you
dude.
can go kendo stick here.
80. I already went kendo stick last week.
Guitar.
68.
Okay, so it's a hockey stick?
82.
Okay, see, that's not bad. I have a baton that just came to mind, but I don't think that Austin's going down that path.
87.
Hey, baton's getting closer. What the fuck? Taser?
You mean cattle prod?
Yeah.
No. That's still probably around the same. Everything I'm giving you has one thing in common. What is that thing?
It's a one-handed object. Well, you can use it one-handed. Oh, God. But I'm running out of weapons that are one-handed. I have the baseball bat. Or barbed wire bat.
Every stick is going to be around the same. Every
Plank.
stick is going to be around... Barbed wire bat, 90.
Plank with the one that Edge had.
Still at 90.
Is it Abyss's nail one?
93 just because it was more specific. And I'm almost 99% sure every match that was used in, this object was also used in.
It's not tax, is it? It's tax.
100.
I had to think. See, tax isn't a weapon that just comes to mind.
All right, Cliff, I got one for you, and it's super hyper specific.
Oh, well, fuck you.
I'll start you out with a hint. AEW.
Okay.
Cry me a river.
4.
You know it, Cliff. Say it. Just throw it out there. Cry me a river, Cliff.
I did cry your liver last week, bro.
Oh yeah,
okay.
I guessed that.
So
one, didn't I?
AEW specific, brass knuckles. Okay.
45.
The Dynamite Diamond Ring.
85 because
So
of the person that
MJF.
used it.
Is it
What's in
MJF's
Punk?
belt
Or
used to
Wardlow?
lash Cody?
No, but I would give that like a 95 because it was something very similar.
Oh God.
Cody used it as well.
So it's something to do with MJF. Oh God. Is MJF's scarf?
Adrenaline.
Probably about 75.
Okay, so
Oh, I think I know what it is actually.
is it the brass knuckles that William Regal gave him to win the title?
I'll put that around the same area as I put the other brass knuckles. What I'm thinking of is not necessarily a weapon, but it was used as one. Ish.
Ish is what gets me. Okay. Microphone?
$87.
Man, how deep are you in your bag for this? What the fuck?
Deep.
Is it Cody's weight belt?
Nothing
Okay.
to do with Cody. Way later than Cody. Actually, I'm pretty sure Cody was gone from the company when this...
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking of, yeah.
So it's not the Dynamite Diamond Ring. It's not his belt. Is it the Devil Mask?
No.
50 just because I was never used as a weapon.
Is it Triple B? The Big Burberry belt? Damn.
70.
Austin, I'm sending you what I think it is.
Nope.
Ah. Was that close, though?
Is it
Nope.
something we
Oh,
saw in
damn.
person? Okay.
No.
What weapons has MJF
So
used?
the object itself is not a weapon. But in this context, it was considered a weapon.
Oh man, I think you got me here. Let's talk about the item itself for a second. Instead of the item itself,
not wrestling related.
Okay. Is it electronic or physical?
Physical. And not electronic in the slightest. Actually, electricity and this do not go at all.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, or it could go really well with it, depending on what desired outcome you want.
Is it a car?
No. Oh, probably like 35.
Okay, so I was just thinking of the My Sweet Live My Sweet Live promo.
You're thinking around the same time and like same vein. It wasn't a promo though.
Is it the chain of the dog collar match?
That's what Eli guessed?
Is it
no,
the dog collar of the dog collar match?
It is not. Nothing to do with the dog collar match.
See, I thought the exact same thing.
Some might consider this an element.
I am under a severe thunderstorm watch right now.
So, water?
That's terrifying.
100, that's the object. Now give me the moment I'm thinking of with MJF and water. Got nothing?
I don't know. MJF used a bunch of weapons.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this.
It is when MJF splashed water on that kid.
Oh, that wasn't water. That was tequila.
It was pop.
It was liquor.
It was alcohol.
All I knew was it was a clear substance, and I never looked into it any further.
Okay.
Damn.
You wouldn't have gotten
saying
it
I would.
regardless.
I'm just okay.
No.
I was deep in my
Asshole.
bag.
All right, you ready for yours, Austin?
Sure.
Yeah.
Start her off.
So it's not like ultra specific, and I need any hints.
It is WWE specific.
T-shirt.
I'd say like 5. It could be. It could be, but like 5.
Kendo
0.
stick. The Titantron.
65.
Ooh.
Theme song.
Okay, you're getting colder again. I'd say that's like a 0.
Okay. Is it the big fist from
I'm
SmackDown?
gonna give that a 70.
Ooh.
Is it the light John Cena was powerbombed into by the Big Show?
That, no, I'm gonna give that like a 40.
Pyrotechnics?
38. They could be closely. They're usually related.
Stew?
No.
Titantron was like 70, right?
Yeah.
You said 60s.
Is it the guy Austin got fired in WrestleWorld?
No.
Hey, that's the Fed. That's not WWE. So is it the Sparks behind
It is
Randy Orton when he used to come out?
It is
Is it
not
Goldberg
any kind
Sparks?
of sparks.
Okay, so nothing. There's no pyrotechnics at all.
It itself is not a pyrotechnic. However, this thing and pyrotechnics are usually together.
Kane?
10.
Oh man. I'm thinking like some kind of like a launcher.
Wrong path. Think of the Titantron. What can the Titantron be? Like, what is it?
It's a screen.
Think of it planar.
You gonna give me a number?
What is it?
Lights?
No.
It's lights.
But it is usually well lit, so I'll say like 55.
Usually well lit. Is it the
No.
Firefly Funhouse? Oh.
I'll say 35 because there could possibly be some correlation, but not anything real close.
Titantron, but in the simplest form. LED?
You're thinking into components. It's not components. Think of it in broad, simple.
Is it the Rock versus Stone
is not
Cold
My
Way promo package?
It is not My
It
Way.
is or not? God damn it. Is that
It's
what
My
I'm
Way.
saying? Like the correct vein or like I don't know what you mean by think of type. Is it something to do with an entrance?
Not usually an entrance, no. Not usually an entrance. I just told Eli what it was.
Is it someone jumping off the Titantron?
I will say, if they jump off of this, they are certified dead.
Yes.
They are dead.
New Jack Scaffold match!
No.
I thought I had that too. I really thought I had
And
that
whoever
too.
they jump on is dead. If it's two people coming off, they're both dead. It's and done.
Titan Towers?
God, no.
5.
Man,
We're not talking about Mysterio gimmick here.
Titan Towers is what they called fucking WWE headquarters.
I know,
dude.
and they had the Money in the
And
Bank
Ray got thrown off the
match
top.
there, and they threw Rey Mysterio off of it. Remember?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. Like Titantron is the closest I've been, and I've guessed everything I know around.
Are you saying
Titantron.
you don't know?
Is it fucking?
Are you saying you
Is
don't
it
know?
Ryback throwing
No.
someone through the
Okay.
Titantron?
So the Titantron is like a big display. It's a big artwork thing. That's what I'm viewing it as. That's why it got so high.
A poster?
Oh my
it
God.
could be on a poster. I'll give
Technically-
it like
Technically,
55. Yeah, it could be on a poster. I'll give it 55.
Bro,
you can say
a
this one's
TV?
written in the stars.
Is it the thing that dropped Shawn Michaels from the fucking
No.
Oh my
sky?
gosh, that's what you got from that?
No, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Is it Bailey's fucking?
You're in the right track though.
Oh,
it is
hey.
something like that. It's something inanimate like that. You're on the right. You're in the right world.
Is it the big W that used to sit next to the stage when they came out? I don't.
I'll give that a 70.
Let's look at that.
I'll give
Let's
that.
look at
I'll
that.
give that a 70. That is true. If we get to it, I'll bring that up. Because that you would explain the big W as like a big what?
Letter.
Oh, you're talking about the thing that used to be the scratch logo.
yeah.
and
Yeah,
then
like a big logo
off
or
to the
something
side,
like that. Yeah,
on the stage.
So, yeah, I'll say
Is it the Indy car that sat on the
No.
stage at Fastlane?
However,
Was it the set? Was it the set
No.
of One Night Stand? Like, because it had all that shit on it.
Technically, he's close.
he's getting there with specific pay-per-view
Specificities.
sets. You're getting
Specificities.
closer. However, it's not just
Is it the giant fucking phone that Cyber
No.
Sunday used to be
I
on?
forgot about
However,
that. Dear
you're
God.
in the right vein of stuff.
I am so deep
You
in my
don't need to
brain.
go
This
that
is-
deep.
Do you remember the keyboard entrance ramp that they used to have?
I do.
You are in the right vein, but for the love of
This-
God, you dug past the diamond 5 minutes ago.
Is it the thing that
The
brought
Cody
Cody
Vader?
up
No.
from the? Is it? Okay.
I mean,
Is it Sin
No.
Cara's trampoline?
No. So the phone, the big W, and all that stuff.
So it's
It
on
is
the
not. I'm
stage.
using
On
those
the stage.
examples. They are big, like logos
Well-
or stuff like that.
the thing I sent you, it was.
I think Kevin Owens jumped off of it. Actually, now I'm thinking about it.
Is it the big
Ah.
WrestleMania logo?
It is the
Is it
WrestleMania sign. It's the WrestleMania
The
sign.
Rock was hit into it by Stone Cold because it was on the stage.
Do you get how Titantron was 70 now?
Do you understand why I
Yeah.
said if you jumped off it, you're gonna die now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he just said it technically. Kevin
KO
Owens jumped
did
off of
during
it.
the COVID year.
Yeah, but that was down there. I'm talking about when it's up and they're pointing at it.
Yeah.
You jump off that shit, you're going splat.
I
But now, do you understand why I pointed at the belt?
Yeah.
real
It was
quick.
pointing at you.
How do we feel about that video game that Stan Hansen's going to be in?
So
I think I'm
here's
ready
the
to give some
thing
people
with-
idiots.
Here is the thing with that is that has been
No,
going
I'm gonna
on
put it
for
on my
like
belt, too.
years
Okay.
now. Like years and years and years now. And it's going very slow because it is a 12-person team.
Yeah. It started back
So-
in COVID, didn't it? Because there was
Like
another
before COVID, I think.
there was another wrestling game that got launched and then canceled amongst this.
Yep.
I mean, it's been
So the fact that they're still announcing wrestlers gives me a lot of hope. But
I'm not
Don't be-
pre-ordering shit.
don't be holding your breath. Because and the thing too is they have shown gameplay and they've done all the proper stuff. It's just taking a while.
It's not hitting that clobbering time.
Well, I do think it's about
But-
time to send this home. But with this being our last show before, the champion takes a very much long needed hiatus.
Unless you
And
lose.
season 4. This was the final episode of
Eli, do you
season
have
3.
any goodbyes
It's
you
been
want to
a long
say
one.
to our listeners? Farewells.
Yeah.
You say like you're gonna die.
Eli hasn't done a good rant in a while, so let's let's get ready for this. Nope, no, we're gonna want to hear this one. Fuck Nia Jax. Fuck Soraya. Ronda needs to stay retired. And Zoe Stark sucks ass. We could add Athena to that and make it 5. I'm starting to become a fan of Jeff Jarrett, but you want to know something I don't like and I'm not a fan of? People who can't do their damn fucking jobs. Fuck those people. Fuck them. Because fuck everybody that knows they need to be doing shit and can't fucking do shit. You know what pisses me off is people that complain about shit but don't want to fucking do it. Fuck you. Fucking get off your lazy dumbass and go and fucking do shit. If you're gonna make mistakes, own up to your fucking mistakes and not be an asshole and fucking take down people with you. Because then you leave people trying to fill in fucking holes that they can't fill in because your dumbass almost cost them everything. So think before you do. Don't be a fucking prick. And if you're gonna be lazy, go be lazy somewhere else. Welcome to the end of season 3.
Well said. Well, I mean, I don't know if we want to hear from Austin after that. Austin, do you have anything you want to say to the listeners? Any send-offs to season 3?
Ditto, I guess. He kind of covered it. Nah, it's going to be nice actually getting to wear this every single week all throughout season 4, though.
Okay,
and when I hit you guys with a super card next week and I defend it and you guys go back into a Contenders Cup,
legitimately,
living a nice life.
Legitimately, I have a super card in mind. But if I win, you know how quick I'm gonna have to make one of those belts and try and get it. I don't get paid till Friday, so we got some struggling and wheeling dealing we're gonna be doing here, folks. No, because season 3, as much as this may be in the background as the office comes together, I think it's time for Old Yeller to kind of go back to the end of the pasture. Because I'm gonna need new tape because the tape's already messed up on it. So let's do this real quick, folks. Let's just.
What are we doing
He's
here?
destroying the title.
Proper burial?
I already got to take it's gonna need taped up. So it's gonna be the background, folks, but I gotta print out another one or tape it up because it's beat up. It's battered, it's bruised, folks. And hopefully, anyways, soon we're getting rebranded anyways. So this will be in the background. No matter what.
Well, I guess that just leaves me. But I don't really have much to say because you're going to be hearing from me for a very, very long time. As
just hopefully the intros get better.
Reigning champ.
Hey, today was good.
I'm glad it finally
worked on.
The intro was good.
See what happens when I've been awake for going on 37 hours now? The creativity just flows.
You start getting delusional and add a bunch of... You piss me off by adding a bunch of random-ass shit to the card.
Yep.
Hey, we had to hit 40, dude.
Just like we had 40 trivia questions. Nah.
If I win, the super card is going to be hell for you two. I mean, I am finding the most out there fucking matches and cards. You best be ready for the shitstorm that is coming. That's all I have to say on that.
You done? You done with the fear mongering?
Always.
Cool.
And if you enjoy fear mongering,
just remember that at the end of the day, when your chips are down and the sun is low in the sky, we've got you covered because we are your ace in the hole. And we'll catch you on down the road. Yeah.
yeah.